So this is Canon's new EOS R50 V, and I'm dying to figure out who this camera is for. Is it for videographers? Is it for filmmakers? Is it for content creators? Is it for a mixture of all three of those things? And to find out these answers, I'm gonna be using it over the next few weeks before I send it back to Canon to really find those answers. But I got to talk to Canon about who this camera's for and where it is in their lineup already. So obviously there's the PowerShot series, the V1 that they just came out with, and they have the R50 V that I have here. But what's above this? They said this is the little brother to the R5. And now when they told me that, I said, you have the R6, you have the R8 and the R10 and all of these smaller cameras that seem like it would be kind of graduating to an R5. But they said that's not what those cameras are. This camera is the little brother because it has those features like C-Log, so you can get, that wider dynamic range and be able to color your footage and edit it just like you would, footage from a C80 or one of their bigger cinema cameras. And it has all those features that filmmakers and content creators and videographers really look for when they're trying to find a professional tool. This comes in though at $650 for this camera and $850, I believe, for the camera and this lens right here. I kind of think of this like you have the Sony FX3 and the Sony FX30. This is kind of that Sony FX30 for the R5. It's the little brother, it's the B cam, it's the way to get into something that maybe isn't full frame, but still has a ton of features that most people can really utilize and won't outgrow for some time. And I'm really excited because I like Canon. I'm not really a Sony shooter. I've never been a Sony shooter. So to find out that Canon has something that if I love their R5 or I love their cinema cameras and I need a B cam on the fly, I have something with C-Log that I can just use and shoot, and it should be relatively easy to kind of blend this in with other Canon footage. And since I'm gonna be using this for just about everything, I think I'm gonna be able to narrow down what this is really good at, whether it falls in line with what Canon says, or if it's more or less capable than that. And over the next couple days, I'll be coming out with another more in-depth video that is answering a lot more questions than it asks. So watch out for more R50V content, and I'll catch you next time.